Hey guys, my name's Chris. I was part of Dom and Colby's team as player A. I played Voiceless West Regional. This is our day 2 deck profile. My personal record was X2-1, which reflected the team's overall performance, and I kind of feel responsible for that. But either way, we made day 2. Milestones, that's what matters. Alright, and let's get into it. I played Voiceless, start with the engine. 3 low, 3 Saphira, 1 Old Man. This card's insane. 2 Skull Guardian and 2 Saravas. That's pretty standard. After that, we have the Diviner package of 3 Diviner and a Trias. Everyone knows the combo Diviner Centrias, Tribute, Diviner summons low. Basically, the deck is ride or die on low. So you're basically running like 6 copies of the monster herself. 3 Barrier. People don't read this card. They read this card like well, they do read this card. They read it the second time. They read it the third time. And they still don't understand like what the protection is. 2 Ritual Spell. This card is pretty insane, actually. Honestly, one of the best ritual spells I've experienced in my time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It offers a layer of protection to where if they clear your board, it allows you to banish, summon your Skull Guardian, and get low again. Which is funny because if this is in graveyard and they super power your low, and your Skull Guardian, it technically makes your board stronger. Because low on some will place the trap card. The trap card is honestly, I think, the best card in the whole deck. I wish I had 2, but there's just no room. It very much helps you grind, and it is going to be like the hardest card to use properly because you have to balance between like keeping your grind game going or going into popping cards and disrupting. But overall, yeah, standard as heck. The Old Man is honestly like the best card, the best monster in the deck besides low. Just as like this card allows you to play, these 2 cards allows you to play with your shifter. And I was able to just set up Skull Guardian plus low like almost every game. So for non-engine, 2 pre-prep. Yeah, that's. I run 2 because I don't want to brick on 3, especially with Droll in the format. So yeah, I hate opening multiple of these. When I did open it, it was pretty good. So non-engine, I opted for 3 Ash, 3 Droll, 1 Magnamut, and 3 Imperm. This Magnamut replaced the Pendulum Graph Dragon because I didn't think the Pendulum Graph Dragon was good enough to be the main deck, but it's in my side. So I was trying to find a 40th card. Magnamut is a disruption, can hit the targets for Flamberge and Graveyard that are darks, hits a mirror match, and it can search for Saphira, Saravas, and the Old Man. And then I opted for Imperm because going second, it's a good 6 card. Ash Blossom, people stop cut it because they are afraid of fire. I think that's incorrect. You need this card for like for variants. I don't want to cut my pants off. I think you're a coward if you're afraid of Hida, and that's why you're cutting Ash Blossom. And then finally, Super Poly. Yeah, this card was cracked. Broke through boards, allowed me to OTK actually. Especially like if they have a full board, this just clears 2 monsters, and I can just hit him with 41 twice. And then finally, 3 Prosperity and a God card Called by the Grave. Yeah, nothing else to say about these cards. Let's get into the extra deck. So for the extra, 1 Underworld Goddess. Didn't want to be counting my pants off against a Towers deck like Raid Raptor or Pearly. Also helps outing Skull Guardian Mirror Match. And that's why I also convinced Colby to play it because because we need to respect Towers decks. There was 1 top cut, so yeah, it shows its power. 2 Dynamondo, Charmer Package, SP, Link Karibo, and Anima. I'll be honest, I did not go to Dynamondo turn 1. That's greedy. It's okay to just sit on a low plus a Skull Guardian. Dynamondo has the risk of getting belled, call by, Bestialed, and everything. And I honestly never made this card all day. I never felt the need to make this card all day. Charmers is just to ladder and to like possibly just climb and help OTK. Also lets you ladder into Underworld Goddess if you need it. Didn't make these once, didn't feel the need to. SP, Link Karibo, and Little Knight. Link Karibo is just basically going to SP. The Relinquished Anima clears cards pretty easily and allowed me to clear boards, go into SP, and just stabilize the game state. One Typhon. You can't really account for for this card. You just slap it on when you need to. Hope 29 gets you there, and pray for next turn. Underworld Goddess, Herald, and then the other Diviner Target Intis. I was gonna make Chaos Angel once. My opponent scooped right before I did, so technically I made it. It came up, and these cards are, if you open Trias, you just dump Diviner off of these. This helps you go second. This lets you add like Cerebus for target protection or whatever. Or basically this gets you free fodder for Ritual Summon. And then supply targets, yeah, the Holy Trinity right here. I kind of wish I had a Dragonite Draco Keys to go up. I ran against Vanadium, didn't think I would. I didn't expect Vanadium, and yeah, I would personally cut the Charmers because they never really came up for possibly no supply target or just more utility cards. For side deck, 2 Bell, 2 Phantasme, the Druid's Worm, Pendulum Graph. I sided this in, and whenever I searched it, I didn't do anything with it because it either drolled me or I couldn't summon it. But either way, end phase, you can add a spell card, and that just becomes good, to probably discard fodder, honestly. Druid's Worm is for any kind of dark matchup or mirror match. The Bells, I sided it in and never drew them, or they weren't that good. But at the same time, this deck loses against Labyrinth, so I don't want to lose to Labyrinth by not having a Bell. And Phantasmia performed a lot better than I expected. I summoned it twice. Both times got me to the cards I needed. Yeah, it deserves a spot. I'll honestly bump this up to 3, personally. I'll probably cut the Druid's Worm or the Pendulum Graph Dragon. I don't know. It's a work in progress. Free Cosmic as my only back removal. This card's insane. I feel like this card is mandatory in the meta, especially with how much continuous stuff is in the back. Like Mirror Match, Snake Eye, Fire Kings. During a round, I literally went through all my interruptions, and my final card was Cosmic, and I just Cosmic his Fire King. I had 1 minute left in time. He had no follow up. He had to pass the scoop. Evenly matched. Deck has really big problems outing boards, so I just put evenly matched. No one expected it. And then Summon Limit, the God card. Everyone has it. And yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Thanks, Chris.